morning guys, today we are out at TPCKL's West Course, which should look familiar to you guys as it was the venue for the PGA Tour's CIMB Classic. And we are starting off from the first tee. Here's Diane, Sean, my partner for today, and Michelle. And here I am on the first tee. Just hit it a little bit right. Say hi to Diane again. But it was fine, it was just short of that bunker on the right side, so pretty good miss. Had about 165 for my second shot with not the greatest lie. Caught it a bit heavy and it ended up just being short and in the front bunker. This will be my first time playing my brand new SM8s out of the course, and I hit a 52-degree wedge out of here and I was really happy with that shot. I caught really good contact and yeah, happy with that shot, and had this little putt for par. Well, not so little, it was about a 7-footer downhill, so not the easiest of putts, and as you can tell the green is rolling really well. It's looking really smooth, which is perfect, the kind of greens that we all love playing on. Fortunately got a little bit unlucky there, but it's okay. We'll take a tap in bogey and move on to the next hole. This is a par 4. There are 3 bunkers down there in the fairway, so you really want to hit a good shot here. I was just aiming over the center bunker. Over you can see this is one of the bunkers on the left side and one right in the center right there. I had about 156 yards. Hit a good 7-iron over there. And left myself with about a 18, almost 20-footer for birdie. Hit a good putt here. And birdie on the second hole. We'll take that. The third hole is a par 5. I decided to go with a 3-wood here because I wanted to land it short of those bunkers in the center of the fairway. Unfortunately, this is the lie that I ended up getting, but it's alright. I ended up hitting a hybrid out of there and hit a pretty good shot, hit good contact, which is what we want when we're in awkward lies. For my third shot, I had 82 yards, which is the first time I'm going to be hitting my full 52, which is supposed to replace my previous 54-degree wedge. Since I distance gapped my wedges, I kind of have odd numbers now. But yeah, I'm just following the same distances that I used to have, and I hit a good shot here. As you can tell, I had a tap-in birdie, which we all love having a little tap-in birdie, don't we? Birdie on the third hole, can't complain. Fourth hole is a par 3. I had 130 yards. I hit a 9-iron, but wasn't too confident with the club and ended up trying to hit it too hard, which led to a draw. As you can tell, there's a slope in the middle of the green, so anything left of the pin was just going to go down that slope. So I had this putt coming back up for birdie. It did not slow down as much as I thought it was going to, so I left myself with about a 4-footer coming back, and unfortunately just read it low. Broke a lot more than I thought it was going to. So bogey in the 4th, still have not made a par to this point. Next up, hole 5 is a par 5. I hit a driver here and I forgot that the tee boxes were pulled slightly in front, which meant I could reach those bunkers, so I ended up in that bunker. But it's alright, that just meant not going for the green, so I had a 7-iron for my second shot, just a layup shot. And I left myself with 69 yards for the approach shot. This is my full 58. Since the pin was in front, we definitely were playing the full 69 yards here. And I think if you can tell by this video, I was just aiming a bit too far right, so ended up hitting a good shot, just wasn't as close as I wanted it to be because I wasn't aimed right. So I left myself with about a 20-footer for birdie, which is not as close as we want it to be with a 58-degree in hand, but it's still a birdie putt, and every time you have a birdie putt, it's something that you should try to make. So here was my attempt. I thought I hit a good stroke. I think I just left it a little bit short, but it's a tap-in par on the 5th. And let's go to the 6th hole, which is a par 4. It's a pretty long hole because the green is elevated, so drive was good. It was just aimed at those bunkers over there since I can't reach them. I had about 172 yards to the pin, and I hit a 5-iron here. As I said, the green is elevated, so you want to carry it all that distance, but I didn't catch that good of a shot and ended up in the bunker. They were just watering the greens right before we hit, so I feel like I definitely had the wrong club choice here. I took a 58, which just dug way too much into the sand, and so I left myself with a really long putt for par as it rolled back down from that slope up there where Diane is. So yeah, definitely not where you want to be for par. Also, I got tricked by these greens here because I definitely did not read the break right. I thought it was going to take that right slope and break left, but it did not. It just went straight to the right. So I had about a 4-footer coming back for bogey, which obviously is a must-make putt, so this is the putt coming back. Definitely isn't a gimme, so we'll take bogey on 6 and run away. Here is the 7th hole. I am going with a 3-wood just to hit it short of those bunkers there, and to give myself a much wider fairway with a much wider landing area as opposed to hitting a driver. For my second shot, I had 155 yards, so I hit a half 7 iron, and I hit really good contact, but the pin today was in a really tough location, so we had to make sure that it was staying on the green. And stay on the green it did, so I had this 5-footer for birdie, and I completely misread it, but I was really confused because I was really convinced that it was left to right. But from the opposite side of the pin, my partner and my playing partners could see it right to left, whereas when they stand from my side, they could see left to right as well. So sometimes you just get odd putts with weird breaks. So, you just gotta take what you get, and you can't make everything, so it's alright. Let's move on to hole 8, which is a par 3. It was playing 155 yards, but it was front pin, so you had to carry it 155. So I hit my 6 iron, which was a really good shot, which left myself with about this 15-footer downhill. I hit a good stroke here and the ball is right on line, but I just did not have enough power, so it's alright, a tap-in par on the 8th. Again, we'll take tap-in pars all day. Let's move on to hole 9, which in my opinion is the most intimidating tee shot. Even as a person who plays a draw, I still think this fairway is really narrow and really tight, so you do need a good tee shot here.
One tip that I have for narrow holes like this, as you can tell, everything leads towards the water. So you really want to pick a good target. Like I picked the target which was just right of that bunker over there because I could carry it. And pick on the target and just focus on the target and trust your shot. Don't think about anything else. Don't think about where you don't want to go. Think about where you want to go. Another thing that I find helpful for holes that have water on the right side, you should tee off on the right side of the tee box because it just opens up your fairway.
After a good tee shot, this hole actually isn't that long. It's only playing 105, but it is uphill, so I'm hitting a punch pitching wedge here and hit a pretty decent shot. Ended up leaving myself with about a 7-footer for birdie, but as you can tell, it's a very big breaker. And I hit a good putt, just did not hold the line, so I don't know if the pin positions were really tough today or I was just hitting in the wrong spots, but I seem to be missing a lot of short putts today, so I don't know what you guys think, but I definitely felt like I could have shot a much better score if I'd just been a little bit luckier, but that's golf.
Hey guys, it's Michelle here. I've been playing professional golf since 2013. My advice to all golfers is to have fun. There's always going to be up and down, so don't sweat and enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Diane Luke. I turned professional in 2015. Probably the best advice I could give you is just to try your best to stay positive throughout a round, because the round is so long and there's gonna be bad shots and it's so easy to get down on yourself and get negative. So yeah, that will be probably one of the most important lessons I've learned since turning professional.
Hey guys, this is me editing, but I realized I did not give my own advice to golfers, so if you guys would like to listen, my advice based on what I've learned, especially playing professional golf, is every shot counts. Obviously in professional golf, you can miss the cut by one shot, you can lose your card by one shot, so every stroke is really very important to us. And that's something that I think sometimes we take for granted. We forget, like we go to a short par 5 and we immediately think, I want to make birdie in this hole, which is fine if you want to set a goal for yourself. But when we think about birdie, we're thinking about the future and we're thinking about the score. So these are things that we cannot really control. Things we can control are the shots that we take to make that birdie, to get that birdie. So it's very important to focus on one shot at a time. I mean, there's so many things in golf that we cannot control, so we might as well try to focus on the things that we can control, such as ourselves, our decisions that we make, and how we can play golf to the best of our ability so that we can get the best score. So my advice is to just play one shot at a time. I mean, it might seem really simple, but I think a lot of us don't even think about it and don't do it. So just play one shot at a time and have fun, because golf is a great game. So just have fun playing this wonderful game and being out in the sun with your friends like I did today. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can create more content. Like, share,
do whatever you want. And thanks for making it all the way to the end. Love you guys. Bye bye.